me get this joint straight. Come on, I don't want no beef. I don't want no beef phone. There we go.
No Gucci Man Jeezy.
No Gucci Jeezy. No Gucci Jeezy. All right, there we go. All right, we got a few people following in here.
Yes, sir. I see my bro Casey in here. Let's see. Hi from Argentina. Yeah, shout out to Argentina.
Facts. Yo, what's it like in Argentina? Like,
that is a good question.
I might have to take me another. Might have to take me a little. Look at I'm taking a trip. I'm not taking a trip,
right,
bro.
I just imagine a lot of soccer, a lot of, you know what I mean, a lot of vibes, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Soccer and sweet bread.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right. Other than that, I have no clue about Argentina.
No, I mean,
we got London. We got London in the house.
Oh man, we international right now.
Roadman.
We turn this phone down. That's not.
I just learned the term roadman the other day, so I'm excited.
Hey, what does that mean?
It's like I'm gonna mess this up, but it's like different UK accents, and roadman is like more of the, I guess, the slang one. I guess
that's an accent. Roadman is an accent.
I think it's. Don't have me lying.
Hey, who in here?
Yeah.
Who's from London? Help us out with that.
I started looking it up because my daughter now talks with a UK accent because all she does is watch Peppa Pig. So now she has that. She got the mean UK accent, bro. I'm like, yo, why do you talk like this? Stop it.
Did she ask you for some tea and crumpets yet?
Nah, not yet. But Muddy Puddles, you know, she with it.
So listen, just to catch everybody up on what's been going on. We haven't been having a lot of episodes. I've been away handling family business, not to start the show off on a down note. But you know, I've been out here. My grandmother passed last Friday on Friday night. So I've been up here since November 1st, you know, just being with her, and you know, we've all been helping the family out and, you know, doing our part, you know, when a loved one is getting ready to transition and all that good stuff, you know, everybody comes together and does their part for the family. So that's what's been going on here. Today will probably be a short show. The funeral is tomorrow morning, so I got to get up bright and early and look dapper in a brand new suit, you know, all that good stuff. But we thank everybody for continually checking up, continually checking in, all that good stuff. I appreciate all the condolences coming in, for sure. But we will be back in effect, hopefully starting next Friday. Everything should be good. So in keeping with that, it's also a time for me to thank a few people. Shout out to Realistic, man. I appreciate you. He's been holding down a lot of stuff because he know I've been dealing with this for a couple of months. So he's been doing a lot, you know, really holding things down. Shout out to him. Shout out to Maya. And also, man, shout out to you. Shout out to Young Trizza, who almost single-handedly handled the whole Halloween thing by herself, because I was, you know, wrapped up doing the family thing. So, man, shout out to you too, brother.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. No sound effects.
Do I still got an echo? People saying I had an echo in there. I'm trying to figure out why I would have an echo.
I don't hear it.
Yeah, let me know. Put a 111 in the chat if I'm echoing, please. Let your boy know.
Yes, indeed. So, even though I have not heard a thing, I'm here to be educated. This is going to be a short show, like I said, but I am here to be educated by anybody here because I have no clue what is going on, bro. I don't know what's happening on Instagram, in music, in the regular world. I have no clue what's been going on. So the only thing I do know is apparently there was a Verzuz last night.
Yeah, I'm still getting echo. They saying.
Oh,
I don't understand why.
Come on, y'all. Wait, is it coming? Is it coming from me?
It might be. Do you got your phone volume up?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm in a different place. I'm doing different things in a different way. Hold on 1 second. Probably gotta put on some big ass headphones real fast.
DJ MacGyver, what up, bro? Sorry for the technical.
Hold on, I'm about to talk about him in a hot second too. About about to talk about that board in a smooth minute. Hold on.
We're a little rusty. A little rusty.
Hold on. Now. You know what? Hold on. That's not it. That's not gonna be right either. I don't think. Hold up, son. About to get right. Kindly hold us down with some witty banter in the meantime.
Alrighty. Shout out to DJ MacGyver. Shout out to my dog Ponzu. He said Oracle got the crispy lineup. Oracle got that fresh out the chair.
Man, that's a fact, bro. Shout out to my old roommate, Kennard. Yes, sir.
Oh, where?
Yeah.
I went up. Beats. What up, bro?
Went up to Baltimore and got a lineup from the world's greatest. Yo, you know what? I think I just.
All right, am I still echoing?
I don't think this helped at all. Now that I'm thinking about it. Is Trizza still echoing? And also, can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Okay.
I just don't. Do you got your phone up on IG?
No, it's down.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because I don't have nothing different. I don't even have nothing plugged in. I don't even got the charger plugged in, so I shouldn't be echoing.
Listen, man, I'm in
my end. I don't think.
Like I said,
we got the Teddy Riley going on.
I'm in a whole new world right now. So hold on, let me check something else out.
Oh, Red said we good. We good. Let us know, bro. Please. I want to talk about this Verzuz. Is there an echo in the house tonight? Stand up. I don't be hating on my vocals now.
All right. Is it still?
And we Gucci. No pun intended. Okay, yeah. He said y'all good now. All right, let's go.
Yo, so if I take these off because them shits is heavy, can you still hear me?
Yeah, we good.
If you can still hear me on the gram,
heavy.
Give me a 111 if you can still hear me on the gram. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate the condolences coming in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The family lost
my
the
chain.
Queen. Yeah.
Ponzu said on IG we echoing. What the hell?
Dog.
What the hell?
I got the phone turned down. All right. When did he say that? Was that like super recent? Like the last comment?
Yeah, it was recent.
Do this. If we echoing on IG, type IG echo. And then I got one last fix.
Test. Yeah, my guy said IG is an echo.
All right. Well, allow me to say shh. Hold on.
But some people saying it sounds good on their end now.
Bro, I don't know.
It's very, very different.
I'm gonna try something else real quick.
Plug my phone to the charger. Said Oracle's not echo. It's only Trizza though.
But it might be me though that's making you echo. You did. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna try to change one thing, and if that don't change it, then it's not me. But all right, say something.
Yo, check.
All right, now if it's still echoing on IG, say IG echo.
Damn, they trying to Teddy Riley your boy, man.
You know what I keep thinking of too? That's why I'm like, yo, it's probably me because in the Teddy Riley joint, I don't even think it was Teddy Riley that was echoing.
It was Babyface.
It was Babyface that was like, so I ain't trying to Babyface you real quick.
Oh, okay, we good. I think we good.
I told you. I knew it was me. See, that's the thing. If somebody's echoing, it's probably the other person.
And you see Oracle how he tried to set me up?
I
did.
Tried
to have me out here like Teddy.
No, I was about to have you echoing for 15 minutes. Then I was gonna break out a guitar. So, hey, real quick, while I'm in case anybody coming in, we haven't been having shows. I had a death in the family. grandmother passed. Long live the queen, for sure, for sure. But while I was thanking everybody, thank Trezor, thank Realistic, thank Maya. Last night I was not able to see the Verzuz because I was in DC getting up with my brother DJ MacGyver.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Yeah, MacGyver. Shout out to the dog.
Yes, sir. Hanging out in young Southeast DC last night with my brother DJ MacGyver. Man, listen.
How was that?
Felt good to get up with my man. You already know. Good times, flagrant comments, a couple of drinks. Yeah, man, it was good. It was great seeing my brother, man. So shout out to you too, brother. Seeing you last night was therapy, all that good stuff, man. For sure.
Hey, shout out to you, my God. Damn it, my phone keep. That's how you know we ain't potted in a second. My setup all janky.
Listen, when I get back to Atlanta, we're gonna be 100% official. We're gonna be right now. You see me with the white wall, which is clearly the look of someone in his aunt's dining room. But we still here pulling it off, you know.
It was funny. I was like, because I knew Oracle was back in Virginia. I said, "Yo, where's the China cabinet?" He said,
"Literally, I'm touching that joint right now."
Real ones know, man. You got that auntie with the China cabinet. You can't touch nothing in there, bro.
It is a big ass vase of flowers. I'm touching right here. At a China cabinet, I'm touching right here.
I already knew. That was the first thing I guessed.
And it's a doily on the table. You can't even see it. I can't even pull it up. Come on, man.
Don't you dare put a plate on that. Don't you dare try to eat off that joint.
What? Not a hot plate either, bro. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, bro. When you don't put the hot plate on the lace doily running across the center of the table.
You catching smoke.
Not unless you want to ass whooping.
Oh man. So
but yeah, I missed the Verzuz because I caught when I told you prior to the show, I caught the first round, maybe 2 rounds in the car with MacGyver. Then we hit the spot, got some good food, got some good drinks. So I missed out on the Verzuz, but from what I hear, I know Gucci came out firing with the disc joints, and it was at Magic City.
Iconic.
That's all I know, bro. That's all I know.
So I mean, first originally it was T.I and Jeezy. Then we missed the show, so we didn't get to talk about it. They switched it up. And this is one of the ones I never thought would happen, bro. Because it's wild because not that I missed part of it, but I grew up a lot. Me being in Atlanta, I've seen a lot of this history of this Jeezy Gucci beef.
Right.
I came in 07. I think it started like maybe 04, 05. But I caught parts of it of DJing in these clubs, and I used to work at a studio that Jeezy owned at one time. I used to like damn near live there. So I've seen a lot of this stuff going on for years, and I never thought it would happen that they would get together, even be in the same room. Like, if you don't know the story between them two, please look it up. But
it's been real.
Yeah, it's self-defense charge. Someone died. A lot of craziness that goes on.
Right.
Yeah, so I never thought that would happen. So the whole time I'm like, bro, they're going to be in the same room. Like, this is going to be crazy. And I don't know if many people know Gucci, like, in real life, but Gucci is a very straightforward, I'm going to say what I think type of guy from the few times I've been around him. And
facts.
Full display last night, bro. Like, Gucci came out the gate swinging, dog. Bro, my mouth was open the whole time. I'm like, bro, this cannot be real, dog. First shout out to my homies DJ Ace. They warmed up, you know what I mean, got the crowd hype. So they get on there, and first song he plays is called The Truth, which is talking about Gucci killing Jeezy's homeboy for them trying to rob out the gate, bro. First song. And I'm just like, bro, this is not gonna go good, bro. This is not gonna. And then second song, another diss record. I was like, bro.
Was that the old school Gucci Man versus Jeezy joint?
That's rare.
What I heard.
Rap game hard. Dope game hard. Rap game easy. This the first round one? Yeah. Man versus Jeezy. Bro, he played it. I was like, oh man, this is about to be crazy. And it was interesting though. I see a lot of people are Team Jeezy, which I'm not mad at all. To me, Jeezy, Thug Motivation 101, classic album.
I think okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. The people, okay, celebrities first. Let's start with celebrities. The celebrities that were in there that have hits, I imagine a lot of them might have been Team Jeezy. I imagine a lot of the women in there might have been Team Jeezy. But everybody that was hood as hell, like all the hood dudes, all the hood chicks, I'm guaranteeing you all of them was Team Gucci. Am I correct in assuming that?
Yeah. I feel like Jeezy has more worldwide records. And please let us know in the chat who y'all thought won. You know what I mean? I want to hear your opinions. But to me, Jeezy has more worldwide records. But Gucci is more influential to me than Jeezy is. Like, big time. And it just showed. And dog, I loved how, like, dog, Jeezy didn't miss a beat, bro. Like Gucci, I'm not saying I got it backwards. Gucci didn't miss a beat. Jeezy would play a record, it would be like a hit, and then immediately he's like, run it. And it right back with another hit, bro. They played the Polo and Esther Dean record, which is a classic, bro.
Dude,
never go out of style.
Hey, Sound Oracle Sounds on that.
Hey, bro. Yes, when I say that song is a classic, it's never going out of style.
Nah.
Like you play that in the club right now, everybody's going crazy.
Yes, sir. That's anyway, I'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Only thing I will say, in my opinion, but I'm biased. I'll say it. I'm a huge Gucci fan. I've always loved Gucci. I've been in Atlanta, now almost as long as I've lived in Virginia. It's getting close, you know what I mean, to being what and what. And you know, so I have a biased kind of opinion about certain stuff. And you know, I'm Team Gucci. I always really rock with Gucci's records. And I just didn't like the dissing start getting at a point. It got awkward. It was just like, yo, it just got to the point where he kept,
real?
Bro, he was like, yo, send some more people. I put them back in a box and put them in the dirt and send them right back to you. Like, it just kept going. I'm just like, bro, please.
Yeah, at a certain point, I would be like, yo, who scheduled this? Nobody checked the temperature before they scheduled this at all.
Yo, shout out to Tim and Swiss Dog, because I don't think nothing will top that one. I think that is the best, because it's all the stuff for a great like atmosphere. It was tension, like for real beef. You know what I mean? Like beef. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They came together. This is like Brandy and Monica doing The Boy Is Mine times 20. You know what I mean? It was like, this is like the hood, The Boy Is Mine. And I was like, bro, I almost died. I got emotional when they did So Icy, bro. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Why am I so happy about this, bro?
Oh man. Yo, so let me ask you this, since I didn't see anything, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm never gonna watch this. So I'm just gonna spoiler alert to the top. Who do you think won?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Or you just asked the chat? Oh
no, I'm asking. Well, I guess both. That's a very good question. So I'm asking you, Trezor, and I'm also asking you guys in the chat. If you saw it last night, who do you think won?
I'm gonna say Gucci, right? And here's my opinion, right? And if you say Jeezy, I could get it. Was very close, right? Okay. But here's the issue that I had with Jeezy's catalog. Jeezy catalog, the great stuff, like when he did hit, it's great. Like Thug Motivation 101, incredible. Thug Motivation 102, incredible. After that, to me, it starts getting sketchy. Gucci has his old stuff and newer stuff that's all like smashes, right? So he has a variety, and that's why I just felt like with Jeezy, he played maybe 7-8 records off Thug Motivation 101. So it's just kind of like they're classics, but it's just like it just felt like we're doing an album listening party in a way. Kind of, you get what I'm saying? Like it just all felt from that same moment to where Gucci was like playing all kinds of stuff, and then Gucci's energy was just like Gucci babyfaced him. You know what I mean? You know how Babyface came in there with that energy, like, yo, I'm gonna kill you on this. I'm winning this.
Facts.
Yeah.
Let's see, somebody in the chat, Polo Ralph Famla, what up? Says out here in Southeast, we got an investigative research team trying to see what hood Jeezy from. Y'all got to give my boy a break, man.
Yeah, you know, I be forgetting that Jeezy's not original. He's from Macon, Georgia, which is like if you're not in Atlanta, it's not really a thing, but it's a thing if you claim in Atlanta and then you're not really. That's like me claiming Atlanta. It's like I'm not from here. You know what I mean?
Fact.
But you know, Jeezy does a lot of great stuff for Atlanta at the same point. You know what I mean? So,
damn.
yeah,
All right.
it just got hood at certain points. Like Gucci was talking about how much his chains was worth, and I was like, I mean, I get it, but I don't care about that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And then Jeezy was on some real estate kind of vibes, which, you know, I feel like grown man.
Was he telling you how to flip a duplex or something?
Nah, he was just like, he's like, man, I own half of Atlanta though. Like, I ain't got $10 million worth of chains on there. You know what I mean? But
all right. So was this a response to Gucci talking about how much his chains cost? And Jeezy like,
I got real estate.
All right. So the beef is still on.
And here's the part that people like they miss out on, right? And I'm trying to tiptoe because it's a touchy subject, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was a point where Jeezy was basically saying, like, yo, all these rappers are dying, like we got to be the change, which I agree totally, right? 100%. Rap game is super crazy right now, right? And he was saying we got to be better because Gucci was on some
hood shit
energy. Gucci was on some like I'm with all the smoke energy, right?
Yeah.
Here's the issue that I have with that you can't be mad at Gucci. Jeezy put I don't want to say a hit, but it's a song called It was a Stay Strapped where I think he rapped over T.I.'s ASAP, right? You remember that? And at the end of the song, he says, yo, I give anybody 10 bands if you give me that So Icy chain, which leads to the dude breaking into the house, getting shot. So it's a whole thing, bro. So people miss that whole thing of, I mean, Jeezy, you being the better person. I'm glad that it got to that. But you can't really be mad at Gucci energy because low-key, you tried to kill this man. You know what I mean?
How many years ago was that, though? Because from what
it's been a minute.
Okay, so people
2007, maybe?
People do change. Sometimes,
definitely.
But sometimes you do things that are so impactful in your younger age that you can't really escape them when you're not that same person later on in life. But from what I hear, Jeezy, you know, messing with the chick from The View and, you know, all that stuff, about to have 2 weddings. I just got that shit last night, that information. So I think he's a totally different person now. But at the same time, that's kind of, that was a lot. So I can't blame people for not wanting to let that go. But at the same time, like Gucci also I thought was reformed.
Oh no.
Oh
no. Last night.
You know what I'm saying? So like, okay, so that last night just shows like, nah, hood shit's still in effect, right?
Bro, when they say demon time, that was demon time, dog, in full effect, bro. Like I was in here like, yo, I cannot believe this is happening. At certain points, I'm like, they're gonna fight, bro. It ain't no way to get around it. Like he called him. I'm gonna say it differently so we don't get super flagged on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
But another word for a cat.
Oh, okay.
Maybe 10 times. He talked about how he killed his homeboy maybe about 10 times.
And this is like not in the songs. This is in words.
No, this is between the songs.
Yeah.
He would talk about all of this stuff and then perform a song talking about how he did it, got away with it, and he would do it again.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. Personally, I'm not really with that. I get it, but certain shit you need to take to somewhere else. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch this, but it's just entertaining to know.
I ain't gonna front though. It was incredible. The So Icy moment at the end, bro. I was so happy, dog. Because it's one of them things of like, it's literally like the Brandy Boy's Mind situation, except guns and all the stuff involved.
Wait, did they ever piece it up?
Oh, at the end, Jeezy was like, yo, I extend the olive branch, you know what I mean? Like, we could do this. And, you know, and Gucci was like, yo, I accept, you know what I mean? And then they performed So Icy. So it was like a great ending.
So they fake piece it up.
Yeah. But then they went to the club together right afterwards. So I'm sure.
Okay.
It was, you know, somewhat.
Got you.
But I'm not going to front. I was nervous, bro. It made me realize how important Shawty Redd is because, God, them beats was crazy, bro. Even now, bro, every time I hear them records, I'm like, bro, Zaytoven, it makes you appreciate him so much more because Zay been making hits since 05, bro.
Bro.
And still out here.
The birth of the sound.
Bro, killed it.
They were the birth of the sound, man. So listen, shout out to them and shout out to their legacy. Also, shout out to Verzuz, man. Tim and Swiss. Keep it going. I think it's another one coming up or something that I heard about on the 20 something. Anybody know about that?
I don't know, bro. I don't know if you could top that one, though. It's one of the ones I don't think it can be topped. I think that is going to be the creme de la creme, dog.
Wow. All right, so I haven't been on Instagram like that at all either. Am I correct in assuming that it was memes today?
Oh yeah.
I know the memes had to be crazy.
You know, Verzuz 2 will show you people's taste in music is so different. But I'm thinking it's going to be like 50-50, or that was like, I think Gucci won, but it was a close one. Like it was very, and I think that Gucci messed up because he started playing so many diss records at a point instead of playing some of his hits. Right? Gucci was kind of taking it personal to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I felt like he had so many hits that he didn't play, dog, that if he would have played, I felt like it would have changed the kind of, you know what I mean? But I felt like it was close. But then people, it's all I'm saying is Jeezy watched them. Jeezy did this, which I'm not mad. If you think Jeezy won, it's one of the ones that's like, I'm not mad either way. Like if you think, I can see it, but it make you start thinking about how people's musical taste is so different than yours. You know what I mean?
Without seeing it, I can assume, because most people aren't from Atlanta and most people don't know the story. Most people, I'm gonna keep it, most people don't know Gucci songs like that. Like they might know 2 Gucci songs and 10 songs. So, and if Gucci didn't play a lot of his hits, like people are like, that's cool, but I don't know about that, so I don't care. Therefore, I'm watching somebody I don't know about play hits that I don't know versus somebody I know about playing a bunch of hits. So I can see how that narrative might look like Jeezy watched him, unless you from Atlanta. So that's kind of what I thought it was going to be.
Dog, I wish people would work on their playlist a little better though, because they both had so many records where I'm just like, why didn't you play that? Like Jeezy had joints where I'm like, why did you play this one? He got one where he kind of flipped like the Eazy-E joint. I forget what it's called. I hated that record. Even back then, I hated it. Yeah. And then it's like, you know, and like I see Green shot the scrap. He says Gucci plays songs to poke at Jeezy. Now he was playing B-cut mixtape joints, but they were gangster.
But the stage that you're on is a worldwide stage. So did you come to win, or you just came to, in not so many words, be petty, or just get some more beef off your chest? Now, if you came to just get some more beef off your chest, then mission accomplished. But if you came to win Verzuz, then maybe not. So much. Now, shout out to my cousin Get Busy Show. He says Gucci has 74 mixtapes. That's crazy.
That is true.
Okay. In terms of hits, I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say Jeezy got more hits than Gucci.
Yeah,
right? I would think so. Hits. No. How many hits do you think Gucci has?
Dog, he's got some joints too.
How many do you think, though? An approximation. And this is for everybody, because I'm trying to do a little, as they say, I'm trying to see something real quick.
See, I feel like it's hard for me to judge it, because I'm thinking from a DJ standpoint, and like I'm more, as a DJ, right? I'm more leaning to play Gucci records than I am Jeezy, right? Because the atmosphere doesn't. Jeezy, you get a couple of them off. You can get a lot of the Thug Motivation 101 stuff off, but like Gucci, you can really, dog, go ahead. The Susie joint with Esther Dean, you know what I'm saying? Like the Bruno Mars joint in a warm up. Like it's certain ones where you could just get off that Jeezy you can't necessarily do like that. You know what I mean? It's like a different setting for like the Jeezy stuff. And like Letter L says Lemonade. Freaky Girls. I don't even think he played Freaky Girls, which was the one I was like, bro, why didn't you play that?
See, that's what I'm saying. Man, listen, you got to fight for the fight that you signed up to fight. I don't know. That's just my thinking. If you came for something else, take it to a different stage. I don't know. I didn't see it, but I'm just like, man, I think he could have did better, even without seeing it. Just from how I'm hearing that he handled it and people talking about the selections that were played, I'm like, no, man, fight the fight that you signed up to fight. But anyway, all right, man, I'm gonna be off Verzuz, and that was a good conversation. Consider the fact that only one of us saw it.
I ain't gonna front, bro. If you could watch it, it was worth the watch, bro. It was that great of a show to me. Shout out to Tim and Swiss out because I don't know, bro. That was a perfect setup of one. I didn't even think that it could happen.
Yes.
2, the energy was insane, bro. 3, they pieced it up. So it was like you got the feel good part, you got the tense part. It was like a great movie. You know what I mean? Okay. It's like all the anxiousness, and then you got the resolve at the end. I don't think nothing can beat that. You know what I mean?
Facts. Oh, by the way, since there's no real topics this week, ask questions if you have questions. Otherwise, we're just gonna keep talking about stuff like Verzuz the whole time. So if you got producer related questions or just goal setting questions, anything like that, feel free to ask them as soon as possible because, like I said, the show will be very short. I gotta get to the business in the morning. But I said I was off Verzuz, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna ask this one question: what happened to T.I?
I think he's gonna do a Verzuz against somebody else, but again, I don't know who T.I could go against. The only person I would think would be like Rick Ross, but he already did one.
Yeah. Okay. So T.I was like, I'll do it. Then he was like, you know what? No, I got the receipt. I like to return that invitation.
I think it just was the original play was for Gucci, and then that didn't work out. Okay. And then when I kept seeing Jeezy like go on like Breakfast Club talking about it, and then I think that's what made Gucci like, all right, let me, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go in and go ahead and do this joint. Okay. And then you know they both come from Coach K, the same manager, you know what I mean, originally. So I feel like people kind of, you know, made it happen. Panzu says T.I versus Future.
Nah, that's a wash. That's a wash, bro.
I don't like it just
but I think that's a wash.
Only reason I don't like it is because T.I is like, don't get me wrong, I'm Future high, bro. I love Future. If I had to pick between if I'm gonna listen to Future or T.I, I'm picking Future every time. But T.I got classics, bro. He got so in legacy, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be hard to compete at. You gotta find somebody like a step above where Future is, which is gonna be hard, bro. It's only a few of them.
Damn. Yo, your brother raises a good point. So Just Be Man No DJ says it's hard to say. I remember DJing clubs, and at the time Gucci had so many songs with others DJ tags on them. I was forced to play the records.
That's real.
They were so hot. That's real.
That's real.
That's real. DJ McGowan said we killing him. I don't know why we killing you, bro. Yeah. I don't know. All right, so T.I just signing up for stuff and just dipping out. All right, I can't be mad at him.
B-Man said he wanted 50 Cent versus Ja Rule. You know, right? I was thinking about that last night. I feel like that one would be weird because both of their catalogs is a lot of R&B-ish, pop-ish records, and I don't think you could go against somebody that you got like "I Will Kill You" beef, and then your lips, your smile.
Now 50 definitely got more street records than Ja.
Yeah. So I mean, Ja got some street ones.
He got a couple, but come on, what Ja gonna play against Many Men?
Yeah, Clapback. That didn't age well at all.
Not at all. What are you gonna play against What Up Gangsta? What are you gonna play against half of That's Ja Trying? That alone would kill Ja. DJ McGowan said Meek Mill EP. Did Meek Mill put out an EP?
I didn't hear it.
See, listen, man. I've been behind. Yeah.
Ooh, this is a good one. T.I versus Ludacris.
I wanted to see that, but Luda already.
I'm not mad at that.
He already did one.
Oh, that's right. He did.
That's what I thought. That was one of the original ones. I was like, T.I versus Luda would have been insane, but he already did one. Busta versus Luda would have been pretty good. Yeah. I would have took that. But Luda already did one, and he did one against one of the worst people you could have put him against.
I forgot. Who did he do against?
Wait, that's who he went against. Nelly, right?
Yeah, it's so bad I can't even remember.
Slim, that was like one of the worst people. Like Busta, T.I, or just somebody else a little more animated and a little more lyrical. It was a couple good people to put Luda against, and it was not. You could have put Nelly against a few other people too. That was more like in his weight class. Right. Yeah.
Let's say, could 50 play the Power theme song, bro? If he's smart, he was. You better play that joint,
bro. He would play that shit and then just brag about how Ja Rule don't have any TV shows.
It's so funny because that's one of them songs is like, you know the hook, and then as soon as 50 verse come on, I don't really know. I always be like, all right, cool, the song's over. I just want to hear Joe sing the hook. That's it.
A fact. That's a fact. I don't know, man. DJ MacGyver said Crime Wave. Shout out to that song. It's a 50 Cent song produced by me and my crew, Team Demolition.
Hey.
Also did the single on that album. But anyway, listen, bro. I want to see the next verses. And somebody please tell me it's another verses coming up on like the 24th or something.
Yeah, we need it.
Oh, Beats Music.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Go ahead, because I think that was versus related.
No, Letter L, he says I need another producer one, and I agree. The
Definitely.
artist one is cool, but we need to get back to the roots. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to get Bangladesh to do one.
That would be great.
That would be awesome, bro. That would be awesome.
I want B Cox to go ahead and go ahead and handle that one, man. I need I want that one, man.
That was one of the first talked about one. That was way in the beginning. Man, if they don't put on some gloves.
I'm telling you, B had 70-something placements in a year, bro.
1 year, son.
His catalog is
and out of those 70-something, I'm pretty sure at least half of them were in the top joints of that year.
Oh yeah. No, what is it? That Mary J. Be Without You is like considered one of the best songs of like the millennium. It's some crazy award, dog.
Bro, they don't understand. I don't think they understand the power of B Cox, man.
Yeah. I want to see him with the R&B smoke.
Facts. Oh, Beats Music brought up something, a good topic here. April 11. Hold on. April 11 is taking on taking in the Doll Wars. It's over. Okay. Anyway, so April 11, you're right. April 11 is out. The beta is out. In the midst of everything I had going on, I was fortunate enough to be on a few of the top secret meeting joints, and I held that for a while. Like the A111 thing, I wanted to tell people
we had a whole combo about it.
Yeah, I wanted to tell people about that joint so bad. So I'm happy that it's out to at least at least some of the community, and then to everybody else, it'll be out very soon. But listen, Ableton not playing, and I'm gonna tell you why. And everybody knows I'm Team Ableton, and I'm gonna throw my cape with the A on it and all that good stuff. But a lot of DAWs, a lot of workstations, and all that, they'll be like, "Oh, we got a new joint coming out." It'll be a few features here and there. They'll be kind of cool. Your woman might even call them cute. The features be kind of cute. No, when Ableton upgrades or updates,
go crazy.
They put in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? They got the crazy take lanes with the comping and how they do that. That's
the part I was like,
Slim, that joint's crazy. They throw in a whole bunch of new effects. Some of these new effects they got, outrageous. You understand? If you're not Team Ableton, I encourage you to at least give them a try, because the thing is, a lot of people that ride with, and this is no shade to DAWs like Logic and all that. How often does Logic update?
10 years.
And when they do update, how is is it very feature rich, or is it just a few here and there? This looks cool, and they change the look of it.
Right. Right now, when it comes to DAWs, to me, it's Fruity Loops and Ableton.
100%.
Everything else is far in the back.
100%. Listen, you can come out with as many little toy machines as you want. You can come out with as many like cute little skins and features as you want. But until you're competing on a major level where you're coming out with some heavy hitting features that's going to change somebody's entire workflow. Ableton 11 got people changing up ready to change up their whole sound and do, because you could just see the new things that you could do. Like, this is about to be my whole new bag right here. I'm about to throw the new spectral delay thing on there, and that's going to be like a whole new sound for me. Ableton is that deep. So listen, I'm going to take my Ableton cape off. Everybody who agrees with me and you think Ableton is the GOAT, give me a 111 in the chat. Everybody else, keep it to yourself. All right.
Broski says, Reason Gang, MPC Gang, jump this fool. No, it's like, jump.
Facts up.
No, I'm playing. You
Facts.
know?
Facts.
We see lately Logic been updating every 3 to 4 months. But okay, here's my thing, right?
Come on.
Logic 9 to Logic 10, basically they just changed the interface and to me made it worse. I hated it, right? That was part of the reason I even got on Ableton. And then from X till now, they just start updating. That was years ago, bro. So it was a huge gap of I'm not really doing anything with this to where at least to me, Fruity Loops and Ableton, they're consistent with their updates. They're kind of groundbreaking. Rather,
Yes.
I might not like some of the stuff, and to me, like FL is more like visual, and then Ableton is more like here's a toolbox, and you can do whatever the hell you want to with it. Facts. So I guess it depends on your style, you know what I mean? But between them two, I don't think nobody's messing with them. I don't keep up with Reason News, so I don't know how they update. I'm not sure. Logic, right. I know they don't really update like crazy.
Right. Studio One.
Who else is? Oh, Studio One. Get them out of here.
Listen, man. Hey,
get them out of here.
Listen, I love all y'all, but some of y'all just one night stands. You did. Right. Like I love all the dogs, but some of them dogs, like I messed with that on a Saturday night one time back in back in 2012. But this right here, this for life. You know.
And then the newest Logic joint looked like Ableton. Everything that they had got was like an Ableton. So it's kind of like, what's the point?
Look, and I'm gonna show you how real I'm gonna keep it. Ableton is perhaps the worst looking dog. Just aesthetically, it's not. It's right. No bells and whistles. They won't even attempt to change that.
I hate
they don't even. They're like, yo, we're gonna run circles around you, and we still gonna look like a spreadsheet. That's because we are putting in work on the work. We're not putting in work on the look. You know what I'm saying? We're not gold plating stuff up. We are really putting in work under the hood. You ever see that? Them Honda Civics in the old racing joints. That's a Honda Civic. Yo, under the hood. That joint's gonna dust you. That's A1. A1 is the Honda Civic that is going to dust you every time.
Hold on, we had young Don. Shout out to Don Corleone.
Don Corleone, what up, bro?
He says Ableton is the shit, but at the end of the day, it's whatever is the quickest workflow. Is the most important thing. That's facts.
You know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you 100%, but not right now. Ableton.
That is facts, except when it comes to Reason.
No, he is right.
He's right.
He's definitely right. At the end of the day, of course, it's not really the tools you use. It's the ideas that you put into the tools, and you can pretty much accomplish just about anything you want with anything that you choose to use available in the market. Keeping it real, technology itself makes even just poking fun, but the weakest dogs be able to deliver exactly what it is that you want to do. You may have to take a couple extra steps, or it may not be the best way to go about doing it, but you can accomplish whatever with whatever. And that's another thing I'm going to point out real quick. A lot of people have been hitting me up. I've been trying to check my DMs every now and again, and it's not like a general. It's a mild depression going on in the producer community, and it's a lot of it stems from people saying, well, they're just unhappy with their situation, but they're unhappy with their situation, at the same time they are not maximizing on the potential that they have in their current situation, and it's as simple as listen, work with what you got, do what you can with what you have in the time that you have. That's right. Don't worry about what you don't have. You maximize and you do 110% with whatever it is that you have right now. And even if a lot of it is, I don't have money for XYZ. Well, what do you have right now?
Exactly.
Max out on that. Or I only got 2 hours a day to make music, or even 2 hours a week, whatever it is, max out them 2 hours as much as you can. And then you try to find a way to make 3, or, whatever DAW you got now to use to make beats to sell, try to make more music to sell more beats to be able to afford what you want. But the thing is, don't stop or become stagnant because you don't have the thing it is that you want. Because really, one of the greatest contributors to genius is limitation.
Oh, that's what make you fire.
Facts though. So when you able to have something like, yo, it doesn't really do this, you could figure out how to make it do whatever it is that you want to do. Or you could be that dude. You ever seen somebody walk into the studio and they got like a limited piece of equipment, maybe like a little keyboard that's not really anything, but then they play something and it's super fire. That's
like,
what you got to be.
You ever seen that meme and it's like DJ Mustard's keyboard and it's like 3 notes
Yeah,
and it's like a little tiny, but and it's funny, but at the same time he killing y'all with these 3 notes, like he's murky. You know what I mean? So it's like at the end of the day, bro, limitations, bro.
Yeah, limitations will get you there, and limitations will make you listen. If like I said, like Trez was saying, if you got 3 notes on the keyboard and you can make these banging joints, that makes you more impressive than somebody with an 88 key keyboard that ain't banging joints. Because people are, yo, not only is what you're doing amazing, but you did it with that. Like, yo, you crazy with it. And I guarantee you, I don't know where you are in the world, but a lot of us are here in the United States. And listen, regardless of what's going on, regardless of how you feel about it, this is a privileged place to be. There's somebody in, name a third world country, that's a producer that has almost nothing, like a eighth of your setup, and he's out here producing circles around you because
killing
mindset.
Exactly.
It's all mindset. And I understand not being where you want to be or not having what you want to have, but you got to shift your perspective, or otherwise that becomes your mindset, and then you will eventually quit. So you know, don't give up. And that's just my little get it off my chest thing of the week, you know.
Yo, so just be man, no DJ says this. I had to put his name first because I don't want people. I wish I could take credit for this. He says, "Reason will have you open it up terminal to do an 808 bit."
See,
I wish I thought of that one. I was running the family. You see, the reason slander is hereditary, man.
That's hilarious, bro.
Oh, bro! Shout out, we gotta, man. You know, we always try to applaud people. I guess this is my in the pocket. Shout out to Beats by J Black, bro. So I knew this for a while. So if you don't know Beats by J Black, friend of the show, homie, he produced 2 Chainz single. Did you know that? That I Can't Go For That?
I did not, but I knew that Chainz is his man.
See, okay, so I knew he called me. This is a couple months ago, and he was trying to figure out like lawyer situation on it. So like we talked, he explained to me, you know, I got something coming out. So, you know, I helped him get a little situated. You know what I mean? And no, I'm just happy. You know what I mean? I seen, you know, this the homie. You know what I mean? We've been working with him for a while. So to see him catch a single, you know, with the video out, you know what I mean? Like Lil Duval in there, like
he was due.
A good look.
He was due. Yes, sir. Shout out to Beats by J Black. And I did not know that. Salute to my brother. Man, did you put him on with the homie?
Oh yeah,
you hooked the homie up with the homie?
Young Atira. I think she took care of it. You know what I mean?
Course. Yes, and that's beautiful.
And then, man, I had 2 records come out today with the homie Cam Wallace. And bro, so one of them is on like 3 of the top Spotify playlists that got added today. It's on Most Necessary,
nice.
The Down South one, and it's another one. But yeah, shout out to that. It's dope when you can make records with your friends. Like Cam is like my friend for real. Like I talk to him outside of music. That's like the homie.
Yes, sir.
And then the fact that, you know, we did records just for the fun of it. I haven't been producing as much, so I just be doing stuff, sending it off, and then the fact that it turns into that, you know, it's cool, man. You know, do it with your friends.
Shout out to the homie Cam, man. Shout out to Trezor for sure. Spam them hearts. Come on, man. Let's see him. Let's see him. Let's see him, man. Shout out to y'all, the homies, making moves, bro, for sure.
Yeah, dog. What else we got going on? Let's see. Do producers still buy keyboard workstations?
Yes. Wait, keyboard workstations or workstations in general? Keyboard workstations, I'm going to say no, simply because there haven't been a lot of keyboard workstations to come out in a long time. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I do think that is a downfall for people like myself that sometimes like to use hardware. Everybody's coming out with pad controllers, and pads are awesome. But how many times are you going to see pads?
Right.
Where are the keyboard workstations? Keyboard workstations are a lot of what made our community what it is. I mean, if you go back to ASRs, you go back to even maybe what was that? The core got M1 or M3.
Yep.
You know, motifs, the Tritons of the day, all types of stuff. I want to see another. I want to see another keyboard workstation. I'm a workstation fan in general, just because it's fun for me to work on a workstation sometimes. But every workstation I have got to hook a MIDI controller up to it, and now it becomes like a prosthetic piece to it, and it's not like a baked in piece. I don't know what people's reluctancy or these companies' reluctancy is to put a keyboard on something, but the first person to do it is about to get some bread from Young Oracle. I guarantee you that.
That's facts. Don said Cam is cold on them beats, bro.
Man, Cam cold on everything.
Bro, that man is crazy, dog. I sit there and watch him. He be rapping, making the beat at the same time. I'm like, bro, why are you this good, man? Like, chill out, man. Stop showing off.
Cam is, he's chilling. He's chilling. Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. I see a lot of people say Triton, dog. The motif. Oh my god. Actually, just be a man, no DJ. I spent all my money on getting a motif, bro. I spent all my money. I had a website selling, godly, this is some random stuff. I was selling bootleg Air Force Ones and Bapes, and I had a e-commerce site. This is 04, 05, bro. I was selling shoes online. I made like $1,000 some, bro. I took it and bought a motif ES6, bro. And you couldn't tell me nothing, bro. And then I sold it to move to Atlanta, and I almost cried that day, dog. I was so hurt.
Would you ever get it back?
Hell no.
If you could get it back for a super low cost, would you do it for nostalgia's sake?
Just to hang it on my wall, probably. But that's about it.
Facts. Let's see. Get Busy Show said, yeah, I would definitely only get it for that. Get Busy Show said, what's the best setup or software for children?
Interesting question.
Listen, that is a great question. Honestly, I would say right now, Fruity Loops, a laptop, and FL Studio, and I'm gonna stop calling it Fruity Loops too. But a laptop and FL Studio for kids, I think would be like the beginner setup and the way to move now. And it's a few reasons why I say that. I'm not going to go into all of them, but number one, I'll always say, just having a DAW instead of a workstation first, it's so many more advantages to having a laptop versus having a workstation. Because on a workstation, you can make a dope beat. You could probably even mix a dope beat, but you can't do marketing, graphics, and all that stuff that comes after the music, which is 90% of the battle. Also, with having FL, like I said, I'm an Ableton guy. If I wasn't using Ableton, I would be using FL. And the reason why I didn't say FL first is because chances are, since they are a kid, they're going to collaborate with their homies, and a lot of their homies are going to be using FL. You know what I mean? So I would say a laptop and FL, and I'll leave it at that.
I agree. And I feel like the one thing that I hear about people complaining about Ableton is that it's overwhelming, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel like I didn't get that because I learned from Oracle, right? So as soon as I was like, I'm gonna switch, it was somebody that was an expert at it that I could just ask any questions. So my learning curve was super like quick, you know what I mean? It's just like, all right, cool, let me figure this out. I had somebody I could call, be like, how do you do this? Mm-hmm. It does look kind of intimidating if you don't know, because it's a different, like the clip view. Like I didn't use that till years afterwards, right? But it's really not bad once you sit down and just learn it. But Fruity Loops to me is like very inviting. It's very just like anybody could click around and make something. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I think for a kid, especially, man, I had some of the best times of my life, man, is hanging out with my friends on Fruity Loops 4 and clicking away.
Clicking around, bro.
Yeah, just clicking and chopping samples, dog. We ain't had a full version, can't save it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's just like, all right, that beat done. Go to the next one.
Facts. To me, Ableton is more for the producer. If in music terms, the producer that changes their own oil, balances their own tires, and spends the weekend putting a new transmission in their joint. If you're at that level of it and you're that type of producer and you like to get that involved in it, Ableton is obviously the way to go. And you can do the basic stuff in Ableton too, but like I said, if I was a kid, FL all day.
That's facts.
Yes.
See, the question is, you think Shawty Redd is going to take Jeezy to court for playing those records?
I do not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Only reason I say I don't think so because court costs a lot of money.
Well, my thing is, I don't know what, if anything, has been done up until this point, but I don't think you will wait for Verzuz to now be like, you know what, you're right. I do want to get money from, or I do have a beef with you that I should take you to court from. It's been so long. I'm assuming you would have done that already. It wouldn't take this. Now, it might take this for you to bring it back up to lend more awareness to you or your cause. But this ain't gonna be the straw that broke the camel's back to where you want to lawyer up and pursue some type of litigation. I just can't see that being the play. You know.
You know what though, and not trying to get anybody sued, but I would probably wait till after Verzuz because you know them streams gonna get up, so you know your royalty checks. Your royalty check gonna be a little bit higher, so you get that check, and then you sue on top, and then you get the other. You know what I mean? If I was to, you know.
Yeah, but as it started, as this conversation started, court costs bread, and I'm not saying that people don't have bread to handle their business, to do whatever. I don't know what people got, but I do know if it was on me and it was a super priority, I would have been pursuing this and or said something a long time ago.
Let's see. They say Tower Records is coming back online though. Is that true? Have you heard anything about it? I don't know how that would work.
I don't either.
No idea how that would work.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay. Well, Waxy Maxi is coming back online there.
If they ain't figured out Radio Shack, Tower Records need to.
Yo,
Radio Shack is an easier product to sell listen, at this time, and it still ain't back.
Toys R Us online would succeed before a Tower Records would succeed. Because what is Tower Records going to sell you, and in what way are they going to sell it to you that you're not going to just feel equally as satisfied on a streaming platform?
That's right.
Aside from owning the physicals of it, but I mean, who owns and when I say physicals, I mean just downloadable, but even that hasn't been cool for years. Ain't nobody asked for MP3 in a million years, bro. So I don't know. I don't know Tower Records. I used to love Tower Records back in the day, but yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Somebody said the way the drums feel on the ASR 10 is just filthy. That's a fact. There's someone who still owns an ASR. Shout out to ASRs, man. Yes, sir.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm understanding this question. It says, UnQuantized podcast, do you guys take requests? The market is saturated in some things, but if we need quote unquote the market share undeserved needs, leverage future sales for your older content, will you consider? I'm just trying to make sure I'm understanding.
I'm gonna need
leveraging future sales for your older content, will you consider?
Okay, leverage future sales for your older content. So I'm pretty sure I'm not understanding that right.
I'm not either. If you can't rephrase it, let me know.
We would appreciate that. Get Busy Show. I think he's speaking to me when he says, "You not young, no." I have a finger up. You cannot see it on the camera, but it is for you, buddy. Shout out to my cousin, the Get Busy Show.
Let's see. He said Shawty Redd got a screw loose or so. Damn, I don't know him like that. I don't really know anything besides like him and D Rich.
All I know is he made incredible beats for one of that really provided the foundation for a genre. I'll say that much. You got to get that man his respect. I don't know about the court case and all that stuff and all that beef, but we've said on this show before, Shawty Redd is one of the producers that does not get mentioned enough. He only gets mentioned when the conversation gets very specific. It gets down to trap, and then who started trap, and then Jeezy comes in the conversation. Then Shawty Redd gets mentioned. But when it comes to pioneers of hip hop, let's not forget trap and all that is hip hop. That is a pioneer of what I would call a subgenre. And so when we talk about pioneers, I just feel like his name should be mentioned a little bit more than it is, but that's just me.
Him and D Rich. Can't forget D Rich, because
yes.
Bro, I hate that it like co-producers don't get as much shine, because a lot of times the co-producers be doing, you know what I mean? Like I don't know exactly the relationship between Shawty Redd and D Rich, but I know a lot of the records that both of them did, I love. Same thing with like Tim and Danger. Like I know the records they did together, to me, they're incredible. You know what I mean? So it's like Tim is OG legend status, you know what I mean? But at the same time, we gotta put some respect on Danger too, because he's up there. You know what I mean?
I don't even want to get into that because Danger's he's one of the most underrated producers just ever in history. Ever, man. Like ever.
Let's see. What record comes to mind when you first think of crazy 808s? Mine is Drama Left, Right, Left. Damn.
I don't know, bro. I can't even think. I can't even answer that. Cause y'all just gonna get the show for me for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to think on that one.
Yeah.
Don Corleone says vinyl is coming back hard, hence they're coming back online. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Got you. It's a vinyl thing. Okay.
I thought they were doing like a streaming kind of thing. I was like, oh, that don't.
Nah.
That seems all bad.
Speaking of which, I haven't been doing much work since I've been here in Virginia, but I did bring a little something with me. I got my laptop, of course. Wow. I even brought my push. I haven't brought that out yet, but I brought my MPC ONE, and I hit the garage, got my aunt's collection of vinyl.
Right.
I took half a day. I had half a day to myself. Man, I had a ball. I felt like a kid because it's what I used to do when I was a kid. Bruh, going through vinyl on an MPC, it was amazing. It was amazing. I made a couple beats, like just real quick. It was, but bro, it's a great feeling, and I think she's ready to part ways with these records. So I will be bringing a big ass box of vinyl back with me to Atlanta. So I'm setting up. I've ordered I ordered a portable turntable and everything. It's already here with me. So now I'm gonna have me like a portable nostalgic time machine section of the studio, with the vinyl and the MPC and all that. And the actual portable turntable, now because it's 2020, so it's Bluetooth. It got speakers on it. You could also, run it into something else. It got a USB flash drive on the back where you could just play a record and it'll record the whole record for you and break it up into different. Yeah, I probably will never use that feature. I wish I would have had it way back in the day when I was actually physically recording records to like SoundForge or whatever I was using at the time. But it's pretty dope. The fact that I could just have the MPC ONE and the turntable and I could even play. I bought. I don't know if anybody can see it. I think I said it on the show a couple weeks ago. This JBL Charge speaker. It's kind of like a Beats Pill type joint.
Oh yeah.
So the portable turntable, the JBL speaker, the MPC ONE, and a box of vinyl. It took me back to my roots, bro. It was
more fire.
I'll probably post a picture of that little setup after we get off.
Why don't you bring the MV88?
No, son, I couldn't bang that into the van. I couldn't zigzag off into the.
No, you don't want to pay $55 for the flight. You're gonna have to pay the baggage fee for that big. That joint big as hell, bro.
That joint is big. That joint is a desktop workstation.
Okay. So the homie that asked the question earlier, he says writing lyrics, melodies, harmonies, leading to a need for production classes to work on content as we create. It currently whole production instruction market is a bit backwards. Well, I guess is where you look at, bro. So I feel like between me and Oracle, if you're looking for like courses, that kind of thing, I have like music producer mindset. I did with my bro D.A.W. Bro, Diego probably got 50 records on the billboards this year, like something stupid, bro.
Facts.
We did that together. So that takes you from like creating melodies, doing drums. So that part. Then Oracle has one. You got to be, here's how to mix it, right? And then once you got that, if you need help with mixing the vocal, Oracle just dropped a new one about mixing the vocals. So, on the podcast is real, we touch subjects and kind of, go on. And it's just to spark ideas. And then I think you want more detailed stuff, it's going to be the courses and, we got more stuff coming. I feel like we got some dope stuff. The live show, which, we're working on.
That's not live. Right, virtually live. I believe the phrase is rooter to tutor. No, we got you covered, man. Yo, nose to tail, we got you covered, bro. No, but
yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir. Okay, this is a good question. If you had to start over from scratch in today's era, what would you do in your first year of promoting beats, given what you know now?
Put me doing that online, basically the same thing I did before. And shout out to Trizza, who's the first person that encouraged me to do this. If I'm making beats every day, I'm going to put them online constantly, consistently. And that's how I grew my audience on this platform. The reason why you even seeing me on this platform and know who I am today is because I used to make beat making videos all the time. Like a couple a week, I would just put beats on there and then people gravitated towards them. I wouldn't change a thing. Honestly, I think that's what it is. I dare to say that people try to find, I don't know if it's shortcuts or just different ways of going about it, when really that is the straightest line to me. Like you're saying, this is what I do. I want people to know about it. What is the best way for me to let them know about it?
Right.
Do it and put it where the people are. And then do it again and do it again, do it again, do it every day if you possibly can.
Right.
And to me, that's the straightest line to it. Everything else is cool. I mean, you can get the marketing and Facebook groups, and it's a few other ways that you go. And I wouldn't say don't do other things in conjunction to that, but the bread and butter of it is, if you do what you say you do, people should see you doing it all the time. That's to the point where if they see you in public, they're like, oh, you the dude that do whatever it is you want people to know that you do.
And to piggyback off of that, I would say the one thing that I've learned recently is, bro, I don't know why I stopped. I think it's just getting older and just being, but I was going back through my Facebook and stuff, bro. Like even before I moved to Atlanta, dog, I was vlogging, dog, and just didn't realize it was vlogging. I just had a camera and we would just run around and just do dumb stuff. And I thought it was fun. And I was documenting stuff and kind of just for my friends. And then I start realizing the ones where I'm telling the story is the most engaging stuff, like where I'm explaining what I'm going through. And it was, bro, I found all these videos of me like it's me and just B-Man No DJ doing our first radio interview. It's like me meeting Swiss Beat. It's like all these old videos of like, but you see the storyline to it, right? So, and this is even a note to myself, if me doing content, I need to figure out what's that storyline and how do I explain it to somebody else? Because Instagram is basically TV. YouTube is basically TV. So it's like, not saying that you got to copy the format, but it's still, to me, the content what I love the most is like, it's a story to it. It's like, yo, I was working on this, instead of just seeing people make beat making videos. Like, I feel like now people make them so corny now, bro. Every time I see a super terrible beat making video, I send it to Oracle like, bro, what are they doing, dog? Like, I'm never going back to making beat making videos if this is what it is. Like people margaritas and doing a salsa, trying to, and the beats be terrible. I'm like, at least make a good beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's corny. That's part of the reason why I even stopped doing them.
They got weird.
Yeah, like it used to be like one of them things. It was kind of honorable, straight to the point. Like you made a dope beat, you made it look cool a little bit, but you wasn't out there like jumping off the high dive into a pool with a beat machine. It's getting kind of weird now. But definitely, you are right. A story. I won't say a story sells, even though it does. A story is engaging. So on top of you making good music, the more that people know about you as a person, how you feel about things, what your style is, you know, just a lot of things, that really adds into it. Like look at us. Like we don't do beat making videos anymore, but we're here every Friday. Like just this podcast, you know how we feel about certain things. You know how we are, how we down, what we've done. All of this is storytelling. But basically, our story is, we're just pulling from experience at this point. You know what I mean? And we're telling, we're talking about things that we've already been through. But it's still storytelling, and it's an art to it. And I think you're right for pointing that out. Please put some of that into what you're doing, especially if you're just starting and you're not known, or you're just really starting to reinvent yourself, or even starting to invent yourself. You're at an advantage because you have a blank book and you could just start writing a story now. Like people could follow you on your journey from, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just now starting out, here's what I did today, here's what I did next week, and then they can follow you. Like you can make your story in real time. With us, it's a lot of, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but for me, Tristan, I think it was the same for you. we kind of didn't realize we had a story until like asked something. Then we had to look back, like, oh, I have done that, and I have done this, and oh, I've been doing this for quite some time.
Right.
People are a little more savvy, so if you just starting out, you could just start writing this story right now from day one and invite people in, and that way you don't have to make a beat making video all the time. You know what I mean? You could. It's other content that you can put out there, like vlogging, like you said.
Yeah, and just be consistent, man. That's the main thing. I'm telling somebody to be consistent about content, and I've been the most inconsistent. But I know that it's something that I need to work on, and I've been focused on other things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm at a point where it's like I only can balance a certain amount of things. But you know, it's one of those goals that I'm gonna figure out once I can figure out a system for it. You know, I'm gonna get it right. But you know, anything you do, just be consistent, stick with it, keep grinding. You know, and then you'll figure it out.
That's a fact. Same to you. Like we all human, and recognition is the first key, and then figuring out the system and how to do it in a way that is sustainable is the second key. And that seems to be like the phase that you're in with the content, and that's dope. And I think that's something that's overlooked too. Like wanting to put out content is one thing, recording a couple pieces here and there is another thing, but doing it in a way that is not taxing on you and is sustainable over a stretch of time. That's where the genius of it comes in, because that's one of the reasons also why I stopped doing beat making videos. And even me and you, we stopped doing beat making videos together because we were doing everything in real time.
So like, all right, edit them joints, send the files, doing everything.
Set up the camera and all this. And then if we would have had the system for it, maybe we would have prolonged it and sustained it a little bit longer. So I would say figure out how you're going to do that. Early on as possible, so you don't end up doing two and being like, yo, that was tough, I'm not gonna do anymore.
Oh, and the last piece of advice, so that was such a good question, is when I say document stuff, document what works too, what doesn't work and what works. I have me and Oracle both use this program to keep track of stuff. So my newest thing, we ain't even talked about this, Oracle, but I have now a new folder for all the gems and all the mistakes, right? And I keep them in this thing now. So it's like, because I'll do something that works and then I'll forget about it. Like I'll be like, oh, it worked. And then I won't do it again. So now that I start documenting, I can just kind of go back and be like, oh, that did work. Let me run that back. You know what I mean? Or stay away from this. This is how I messed up last time. So now I know at least how to change it so I can fix it or just to avoid it altogether. And I feel like that's going to help growth a whole lot.
That's fire. You've inspired me. Well, bro, I'm not gonna lie. That's about to be it for your boy. I gotta get ready for tomorrow and all that good stuff. But listen, man, we appreciate y'all. And before we get up out of here, Young Trizza, do you have anything that you would like to plug?
Yes, sir. Black Friday next week.
Talk about it.
I'm gonna start it early. I'm gonna start it Wednesday. I'm pretty sure. If you signed up on the list, you might get it a little bit earlier than that. But yeah. It's going to be a big sale, biggest sale that I've had, I think, ever. You know what I mean? So if you're looking for sounds, it's your time. It's your time to shine. And then I'm just copying some new stuff, some new streaming equipment. So I'm going to get the streaming, all this stuff down. I'm going to get it right. So I'm excited about that part. So yeah, stay tuned.
Fire.
What about you?
Man, listen, also, man, Black Friday coming up, much like Young Trizza. This is definitely the biggest Black Friday sale that SoundOracle.net has ever done. We've actually started a little bit early. We have a pre-Black Friday sale going on right now, 30% off of all courses.
Ooh, even the new one?
Even the new one. So check it out. If you go to my stories right now, and also in my bio, you can just click on the link. And the best thing about that, to get the 30% off all courses, no promo code necessary. It's going to take you right to a page. The first thing you're going to be greeted with is 30% off. No promo code needed. So both courses right now, 30% off. Just go to my story and swipe up, or go to my bio. Or if you're on the newsletter, which you should be, you received the email about it, just click the link. The main sale starts Tuesday the 24th. It will be 50%. Well, of course, it will still be 30% off all courses, no promo code necessary. It'll be 50% off kits on SoundOracle.net. There'll be a promo code provided for you. So any kits that you buy off the site, there'll be a promo code provided for you, except for the total bundle. That one bundle that has all of soundoracle.net sample packs in it. The total bundle will be 90% off. No promo code necessary. 90% off. As a matter of fact, I'm telling you what, if you go to soundoracle.net right now and go to the total bundle, it is 90% off right now. You do not need a promo code with it. Listen, I tell you what, a promo code won't even work with it because it's already 90% off. So there's no need to even try to put in a promo code. It's not going to work. It's because it's already 90% off. We did all the work for you. So just to recap real quick right now, 30% off all courses, no promo code necessary. Starting Tuesday, 50% off all sample packs, bundles, and Omnisphere preset packs. There'll be a promo code provided for you. Hell, I'll give it to you now. It's BF5020. Listen. Hey man, if you listen, you can use that. You can use that right now, except for on the total bundle, because that right now 90% off, no promo code necessary. You go cop that joint, and dog, it's an outrageous price. So look forward to more Black Friday madness and all that type of good stuff from the producerkit.com, from soundoracle.net. Man, listen, we thank y'all for joining us on another Friday. Thank you all for bearing with us. Thank everybody for sending me all the good condolences and all of that good stuff. And we will be back on a regular schedule sooner than later. And everybody, it's been another episode of UnQuantized.